If you're a grandparent of a child with disabilities or special needs, you should consider a grandparent Henson Trust in your will to receive the share that your child, the parent of that grandchild, will one day receive, however much it may be. If they receive it directly, as you presently plan in your will, all to my children equally, but if they should die, to their children per stirpes, then what would happen is that if they received it personally, they would invest it, they'd earn income, and they would pay tax at their rate of interest, their rate of taxation. Or, God forbid, if they predecease you, the way your will is presently drawn, their children, your grandchildren, would receive it, but of course one of them has disabilities. So it would typically disqualify them from provincial disability benefits. This is not what you had in mind. So what you should consider is a trust in your will for that child's share. They would be the trustee of their own trust, and then they and their children would be the beneficiaries. And what would happen is they would receive the inheritance. Let's just say it's $400,000. Instead of paying off their mortgage, in which event, if they divorced, it would be half going to their spouse, what they would do, if this was necessary, is they would provide a private mortgage to pay off the commercial mortgage, which would be claimed back if there was a sale of that property as a matrimonial procedure. But other than that, the money would be invested, the $400,000 would be invested at, let's say, 5%. It would generate $20,000, which under other circumstances would be taxed in your child's hands, and they would pay at least 33%, $7,000 every year until they die. So a better choice is to then have this trust attribute the income to the child with disabilities, and they have personal tax credits, typically of obviously personal credits of $12,000, and the disability credit in most of these cases of another $8,400, so roughly $20,000. So the first $20,000, $400,000 invested at 5% would be attributed to the child with special needs and would not be taxed. This is a much better use of your money.